Hello everyone, Derek Johnson with Tatango.com. Hope everyone's staying safe and healthy right now. So earlier this week, we announced that the wireless carriers have made a change in their requirements for web forms. So what changed is that if you are requiring a mobile phone number be entered into a web form to complete the web form, so similar to kind of what I have here on the left-hand side, you now need essentially another step for the consumer to take to opt in for text messages. So in this example on the right or left-hand side, it says subscribe to receive text messages, and there's a little checkbox, and people can check or uncheck it to opt in or not opt in for text messages for the phone number that they gave up in the web form. Now, when we published this video, we got a ton of questions. All of the questions were the exact same. It was, can the checkbox down here be pre-selected when the consumer lands on the web page? Great question. So we reached out to the wireless carriers and we got a definitive answer for everyone. As of right now, the checkbox cannot be pre-selected. So this right now would not be carrier compliant. The middle one would here because it is not pre-selected. Now, the reason they're doing this is to protect their consumers or their customers, the wireless carrier customers. They want to make sure that people can fill out web forms, even give up their phone number, mobile phone number, but not have to opt in for text message marketing. Makes sense. I see this a lot with email marketing as well. I'll give up my email to sign up for a service, but then there's a checkbox that lets me sign up or not sign up for their newsletter. So similar concept. I don't know how email providers handle it, but for text message marketing, because we have the wireless carriers have now said that the checkbox cannot be pre-selected. So make sure on all of your web forms, if you are asking for the mobile phone number and you're requiring it, that checkbox, first off, you have to have a checkbox. Secondly, that checkbox cannot be pre-selected. Now let's look at the right-hand example because I know people are going to ask this. What if we're using radio buttons or drop-down menus? Does the same thing apply? Yes. So for radio buttons, what I would do is don't have any selected. Let, again, the consumer select whether they want or don't want text messages. For a drop-down, similar sort of thing. I haven't got confirmation on this, but I don't see an issue, with pre-selecting no in the radio buttons or pre-selecting no in the drop-down. That makes a lot of sense, for what the carriers are concerned about, and then allowing the consumer to select yes. Or just doing it like this where neither are selected and the consumer has to make the decision whether they want it or they don't want it. So this is brand new information. So we're encouraging, all people that are using text message marketing on their web forms. First off, if they're, requiring the phone number to add in the checkbox or, a drop-down form or radio buttons, whatever you want to use. And then, secondly, now, after this video, make sure that the checkbox or the radio buttons are not pre-selected to opt in the consumer for text messages. Anyway, if you guys have any questions, drop a comment below. We'll do our best to answer them. Again, hope everyone's staying safe and healthy. My name is Derek Johnson from Tatango.com.